Yes, so welcome back. This is the third section of the poem What Work Is. And in the previous two sections, we have seen that, the poet, or you can say the speaker of the poem, he is standing in a long queue, and it's like he's telling about that helplessness of a man who is standing in that long, tiring queue. Okay, so here in this particular section, I mean the third section, he says, like, he feels like he's relatively powerless. That is what you can see here. You love your brother. That is what you always says. You always say that you love your brother, but now suddenly you can hardly stand the love flooding you for your brother. You can hardly stand that. Means there is a kind of a love that is flooding out of you, but still, you cannot actually get over it. It's not that easy. Okay, for you to continue with that. Who is not beside you or behind you or ahead, because he is home trying to sleep off a miserable night shift at Cadillac. So at Cadillac, it's a kind of another automobile plant of General Motors, you can say, which in fact produce luxury vehicles. So here it's like, his brother, the speaker of the poem, his brother is working at Cadillac, and he had a miserable night shift. It was a very difficult time. He was working in the night shift, and he had a very difficult time there. So he's back from there. He's at home right now and trying to sleep because he had a very difficult night. Okay, so he can get up before noon to study his German. So he is right in the noon time, in the daytime. He's studying also German. Okay, so he has to get up by noon to study his German. Works 8 hours a night so he can sing Wagner, the opera you hate most. So why exactly he is working 8 hours? So that he can sing Wagner. Wagner is like a composer or director and conductor of operas, and you personally, the speaker of the poem, he hates it very much, but still, that is how his brother is. Whatever he hates is in fact being done by or liked by his brother. Okay, so he gets up only to sing that, song which actually the poet hates. The worst music ever invented, and for the poet it's like the worst music ever invented. Okay, so that is the attitude of the poet towards Wagner. But he feels like, the poet feels like, his brother is getting up to do only two things. One is like to study German, and the other one is to sing this Wagner. Okay, now moving on to the fourth section. How long has it been since you told him you loved him? He feels like, yes, I have got a brother. Okay, rarely we meet, but still, it has been long that, I have told him, the poet told him that, he loved him, held his wide shoulders. It has been quite long that he has held the wide shoulders of his brother. Opened your eyes wide and said those words. Okay, said those words that, he loves him. Okay, it has been quite long that he has done that. Maybe kissed his cheek, and that too also, like, it was long back that he has in fact kissed his cheek. So he feels like, there is a kind of a distance that has entered into the relationship that he had with his own brother. So he was in the queue, and suddenly he got reminded, he fell asleep, and then he thought, like, the person who is standing next to him was kind of a brother to him. But the next moment he didn't wake that person didn't wake the poet. Okay, and he just walked 10 steps ahead of him, or 10 seats ahead of him. So that time he got reminded of his own brother. Okay, so that is why he's telling, like, right now he might be struggling to get into the sleep after that miserable night shift, okay, at Cadillac. And then after that he has to get up and he has to go for to study German. Then after that he wants to sing Wagner. then he says, like, he rewinds, he recollects that, it's quite a long while that I have held him, then I have kissed him, or I have held his shoulders, or I have told him that I loved him. Okay, it has been quite a long. You have never done something so simple, so obvious, not because you are too young or too dumb. Okay, he says, like, it's quite a long, quite a good number of time has passed that after doing such simple and obvious means something that is very clear. Okay, so such things I have not done, in the recent past. Why? Because I'm so caught up with the work, not because you are too young or too dumb. Okay, it's not that I'm not doing this, not because I'm too young for all these things. No, I'm still young, or too dumb to do all these things. No, not because you are jealous of your brother. No, or even mean or incapable of crying in the presence of another man. It's not because that I don't want to cry in the presence. I'm not that strong a person. No, just because you don't know what work is. Okay, why exactly we are not doing, we are not holding the other person, or you can say my own brother, because you cannot understand the pain that I'm going through. Okay, so maybe because of that, I am not doing such things. Okay, so that is, you can say, in general about the poem. So yeah, you can say that, and according to some critics, okay, there is a kind of a frequent blurring of the line between the poetic utterance and prayer. Okay, and for them, it's like the poem is in fact like a hymn, like it has got a hymn-like quality. Hymn, HYMN, hymn-like quality. It is there. Okay, so that is also like another understanding of the poem, you can say. And the workers, the description of workers standing in long lines, and especially in the lines 15 to 17 and all, they all have a refusal to give into the companies. They all come out and stand. The climax of the poem is in the lines 2021, where he says, like, no, we are not hiring today for any reason he wants. This is a realization point for the speaker of the poem. He realizes that even though he knows he'll not find a job, he still looks for one. Okay, so that's like the helplessness of the speaker, that's getting reflected. So here you can see that that kind of alienation that is experienced by the person who seeks for the job. Okay, so that directs to the concept called globalization. Here also, in globalization, during the period of globalization also, we can see that a sense of alienation that is there. Okay, so the rest of the poem, you can say that he speaks of him missing his brother. That is what he says. Okay, this shows that he realizes that there is more to life than just working. Okay, and that's why in the last lines he says, just because you don't know what work is. Okay, it means that even though the speaker does not know what work is anymore, and even after this realization, he'll still return, okay, to work, because he is so lost in the world of depression. And that not only I mean, that one can only work to get out of it. You're getting it. So that is not that easy, to get out of that. And that is the major idea that is getting reflected. There's a kind of an element of depression that is getting reflected in the poem, you can say. Okay. Okay, so that's about the second, sorry, the third and the fourth section of the poem. And in the next section, we'll discuss the questions from the chapter. Okay, thank you.